Pon said you guys become Atalanta fans if they don't turn the roster over. Listen, they're already my second favorite team.
Like, yeah, we're already Atalanta fans. It's hard to root anyone who has a team in the league. Like, I don't think there's anyone who has ill will towards Atalanta. Just the way you see them play and the way they run, like you can't say anything bad about them.
I just love how the organizations run too. How the organizations run, like they find new people out of nowhere. They make them play. They improve them. I mean, it's just smartly run.
Tom, go to that game. Actually, we'll switch over to the Atalanta game because they demolished. Not that there's much to say about this.
Well,
but
it was a dumb red card too. That was stupid.
Yeah, you know what, Daniel? The first 20 minutes, Bologna played great.
I agree. I watched it.
Before that.
Yeah, I liked the way Bologna was playing. Their midfield was playing well.
I don't know if how the game would change if Bologna would have scored before that.
Yeah, no, I agree. That they were playing pretty decently. Taking it to Atalanta. Golini had to make a couple saves at the beginning of the game.
Going back to the midfield, Juventus midfield. Bologna midfield is better than ours.
Yeah, 100%. He's 100% right. I take Svanberg, Schouten, Soriano, put him in the middle of.
But this was my point. Every team, you can pick three, 4 people that you want to take. That just shows that your team's not good.
Yeah, we agree they're not good. I mean,
but going back to this,
Rabiot use the right foot to run.
Yeah,
I mean, use a role. Yeah. And someone who cannot play with both feet is not player.
Yeah. The standout for me again for this game was Muriel. I mean, his assist on whose goal was that? Because Malinovsky's goal.
Yeah.
Behind the back kick, the back heel to him.
Muriel.
Beautiful.
Muriel made that pass here.
Yeah. And then, he scored the penalty, whatever. Great. That's a penalty. It's another goal tally for him. But, once that red card came into, they were just pouring it on afterwards. It really wasn't a close game other than that first 20 minutes.
They can just hurt you from everywhere, and they play so well together.
Listen, I see Malinovsky making the difference because he's growing into his own in the last 5 or 10 games, and he is turning into like the role that Gomez or Ilicic would play when he was in form.
Did you see Atalanta was on the bench?
Yeah,
Ilicic, Pessina, Caldara,
and the Gosens that was on a red wasn't even available.
That's a better player than I.
It's not even close.
I'd rather have that roster. Listen, I know we were talking about MVP at one point, and we all said Lukaku, but I don't know, man. Muriel's freaking awesome. For me, he's up there.
Lukaku's still the MVP.
What Zapata? You just to throw.
See, that's Zapata, the thing.
He can defend the ball the way it set people up right away.
Well, so that's probably why he wouldn't win it. It's because they have more players.
We have a forward that does that. We have Ronaldo that shoot on goal.
Atalanta has 5 different goal scorers in this game.
15 yards back. 1-2. They can just the ball can do that. That's it.
So Atalanta has 5 different goal scorers this game. When's the last time you saw Juventus have 5 different goal scorers? When's the last time you saw them score 5 goals? So Atalanta. This is 9 times they have 4+ goals in a game. They're pretty much unstoppable when they're running even at 75%.
But listen, the way I look at it, right? Let's take it for what it is. The way Juventus plays right now, we can't compare ourselves to Atalanta, who has the best play. We can't. Right now, we'd be lucky to be.
We can try to learn. We can try to learn.
Yeah, but okay, but you can't.
We can try to learn in a lot of cases. Either exchange, get a good player. Yeah. Never mind the 0 yard people that free.
I understand. But I also think right now we would be lucky to be Inter, right? Play crappy and get the result. Like we're starting from scratch. Our team is bad.
We will not deny. We won 9 years in a row.
That was the past.
And still we have a problem. And maybe this year he has to maybe make us wake up.
Well, that'll be the challenge. Will they wake up?
Because we cannot win all the time. If we win with that game, we fell asleep. How many times watching the game and we fell asleep?
20-minute mark, I'm out all the time. I pass out.
You need adversity, but it's how you bounce back from it. See if they bounce back next season. I don't know. But Pon says, what does Atalanta need to do to be successful in Europe? They need to improve their defense still. They have Romero. He's a nice piece, but they need more players there. I think they need another strong midfielder in with Darun and Freuler because they play every single game, and they need more of a break.
And next
year, it could be there or whatever.
Next year they will be better they'll be better because players like Poslick were hurt this year. They didn't play very good. Pessina was like the first year becoming.
Next year will be better because they have a coach. They have such as the team, the president and everything. Yeah. Because next year Atalanta, listen to what I said, he's going to sell another 2 or 3 players.
Yeah, I think they're going to get ripped apart too. I think they're going to get. Yep. I think Mario's not.
Still is going to be the same.
Well, that's where I disagree, right? It's like if you sell certain people, they're not all replaceable in the next year, right? So
they showed they are though. They showed
but this year they took a step back in the Champions League because players that were now had more prominent roles weren't ready to play that role. If next year they'll have a year experience, they'll be a little bit better. But you can't just keep selling and expecting the person to come in and hit. Look at Malinowski.
That's what they do, Greg.
I understand that's what they do, but you're not going to. The question was, how do we get them successful in the Champions League?
I said, they are so damn to say we have to win for sure the championship.
No, the Champions League. The question was
Juventus he has to go to championship because Juventus, they know themselves. What we have 37, 38 Scudetti. How long are we going to win the championship?
Yeah, no, I understand. But the question was, what does Atalanta need to do to make the jump in the Champions League? And they're okay like that. They could.
Oh, the moment they start to think they can win the championship, it's the moment they go down.
I don't buy that. I don't buy that crap.
Yeah.
I mean, in the end of the day,
building towards something.
They're building. What are they building towards then? Are they just to get compliments from us 4 on the camera? They don't. What are they doing then?
What do you mean? What are they doing?
Like you have goals. You're working to long term, short term. What are those long term goals? They want to win the league. They want to do well in Champions League.
They want to go to the championship. They want to win the championship.
Yeah. Their goal is not to win the Champions League.
No, how to improve, we're saying.
But we're talking about how to improve.
What do you mean improve with those player? You see, a team that at the end of the year, he don't need anything. He doesn't have to change too many things like Juventus. The game is the player. The game is still already there. They play the way they used to play until something go wrong.
We agree with that. We know that's what they do. They sell people. But the question is, the problem with teams like this was always that they would sell a couple people, they replace them, and they get if you're lucky, they stay the same, right? They replace a couple with a couple other ones. To me, it's all about who they sell. Ilicic, sell him, but there's a difference between selling Ilicic and Gosens. Like you're not replacing Gosens with somebody random.
No, I agree. If you get rid of Darun and Freuler, their team is lost right now.
Exactly.
Don't forget one thing. They are all the old team that think the way you should be thinking. They have the young people behind. It's not like Juventus.
Yes, agreed.
They have the Primavera. They're good. Who know how many people they already
agreed. But what I'm saying is these young people, when they come in year 1, they're not the same as they are in year 2 or 3. They take a little bit to get up to the task. They don't go right away to this is the best I'm ever going to be. So every time you put in an 18-year-old,
I'll tell you something. If Atalanta sell one player, that means they know they have someone to back up already.
That's true. They do have.
Yes, I agree with that.
Yeah. So what do you want? We have to be like that.
But don't tell me that they're. But you're saying.
But you think Atalanta is a team that can afford to pay Ronaldo all the money, Pony Amaya?
No.
Why would you? How was that in the discussion?
The other day.
So how would you say how would they improve?
You don't need those guys to win the Champions League.
Right. So you count on the people you have already.
Not one of their players gets paid over like 1.8 million a year or something,
which is crazy. Awesome.
For nowadays,
Muriel wants to. I wouldn't blame Muriel if he wants to leave. I wouldn't blame Zapata if they want to leave.
Perfect example. Let's use Muriel and Zapata. Right. We all said they're great. They make if you lose Zapata and Muriel, let's say, and you bring in 2 young forwards that I'm sure they have.
It's not.
You think you're getting the same production?
No.
Is Zapata and Muriel in year one?
No.